I want to discuss Brock Purdy because Brock Purdy heading into the Super Bowl, there were a lot of eyes on him, and rightfully so, because the 49ers, it looked like they had the roster to win the Super Bowl. And for a while, it looked like Brock Purdy and the 49ers, it seemed like they were going to pull it out. You know, they had a lead for a while, but as the game wore on, the Kansas City Chiefs just found a way to win. But I will say, Brock Purdy's story, to me, is far from over, despite losing in the Super Bowl to Patrick Mahomes. Keep in mind, people, let's take a little bit of a step back. This was Brock Purdy's first full season as a starter, second season in the NFL, and he finds himself in a Super Bowl. And for the most part, up until the fourth quarter and overtime, he was outplaying Patrick Mahomes. It looked like Brock Purdy was the better quarterback on the field. Now, eventually, Mahomes, found his rhythm, got going. And once Patrick Mahomes, gets in a rhythm and gets going, there's really no stopping him. He's an all-time great. But I felt Purdy put together a really strong Super Bowl performance. I felt he was poised under pressure, made great decisions, executed the offense at a high level. And the Chiefs, they're a tough defense. They've got great corners, a really good defensive line, solid linebackers. Like on all three levels of their defense, they've got star players. And Purdy made plays. The only criticism I would have had with Brock Purdy is, I would have liked for him to have used his legs a little bit more. I felt that during this playoff run, what really started to ignite the 49ers' big play offense was Purdy and his ability to run the football with his legs. When Brock Purdy starts taking off running, it unlocks a whole new, element to the Kyle Shanahan system and the Kyle Shanahan offense. I don't think we can come away from this game saying Brock Purdy isn't good enough. I felt Brock Purdy played great. And there should be no questions that Brock Purdy is the future of the San Francisco 49ers. Now, I will admit, in order for the 49ers to win a Super Bowl, Brock Purdy will need to continue to get a little bit better each and every game and each and every season because Mahomes and the Chiefs aren't going anywhere. And even though the 49ers made it out of the NFC this year, you still got Green Bay lurking in the corner with a really good young team. The Dallas Cowboys, whether you want to joke about them or not, they're a very talented team. The Los Angeles Rams, who are in your division, and to me, have a better head coach than you because I think Sean McVay is a better head coach than Kyle Shanahan. And I don't think that should be in denial because when in doubt, Sean McVay's got his Super Bowl trophies to his name. Kyle Shanahan doesn't. So you got the Rams, you got Green Bay, you got the Cowboys, you got the Eagles potentially who could be reloading this year. Like the NFC is not going to be a cakewalk each year. And the AFC conference as a whole, it's loaded with great quarterbacks. You got Josh Allen, you got Joe Burrow, you got Lamar Jackson, you got Patrick Mahomes, you have potentially Aaron Rodgers lurking in the background. Maybe he'll do something, in the later stages of his career with the Jets. That's an exciting experiment that I'm looking forward to watching. So Purdy, look, he can't just be the same guy every single year. He will need to continue to get a little bit better and better. But I think Brock Purdy is talented enough and has the football IQ to get better and better every single season. And when it comes to Brock Purdy, once again, I don't think this loss should be on Brock Purdy. We should not be coming away from this game saying, yeah, Brock Purdy was the reason why the 49ers lost. Because you had a situation where Christian McCaffrey fumbled early in the game. There were some key penalties that cost the 49ers in this game as well. Jake Moody missing the extra point. And say what you want, but Brock Purdy gave the 49ers a 3-point lead in overtime, and the 49ers defense could not cash in. They had multiple opportunities to get Patrick Mahomes off the field, and they couldn't do it. So that's not on Purdy. Purdy doesn't play special teams. He doesn't play defense. He doesn't coach the entire team. He's the CEO, quote unquote, and the leader of the offense. I thought Purdy played great, played well, and I think Brock Purdy's story as Mr. Irrelevant, last pick of the draft, the cement is still wet. I think that there's a world where Brock Purdy can get over the hump and win a Super Bowl. And I believe in Brock Purdy. I think that he is a good franchise quarterback and a franchise quarterback the 49ers should believe in going forward and ultimately prove people wrong when it's all said and done.